God says, "Congratulations, my beloved. I am bringing a divine financial miracle worth 910 million directly to your home tonight. But I must warn you with all my heart, if you choose to ignore this sacred revelation, the miracle that has your name written on it will be withdrawn. I am pleading with you. Listen to this now. Don't let your blessing vanish into the silence of disbelief. If you truly believe that heaven has chosen this moment for you, comment, Amen. If your heart feels the shift and you know this is not by accident, comment 1111. If you trust that I am behind every word you're hearing, then comment 222. I am calling to your spirit. Respond now before the window closes. You have cried. You have suffered in silence. You have prayed without knowing when your season would come. But hear me, I have seen every tear, and I have counted every sleepless night. I did not forget you. I was never absent. I was preparing the path for something greater than you ever imagined, and now the hour has arrived. This is not about what you deserve by human measure. This is about my divine choice. I chose you to carry this miracle. I selected your name from the crowd of voices because I saw faith in you when others had doubt. I saw hope in your soul when others gave up. That is why I am delivering 910 million into your life, not as a transaction, but as a testimony. I ask you, from the depths of my heart, please, do not treat this as just another moment. Don't swipe away what heaven has orchestrated for your restoration. If you close your ears to my voice now, the blessing I've prepared will be redirected, and I don't want that. I want you to receive what's been created for you, but I gave you free will, and your response matters more than you think. Take a moment and like this video now. This is the only time I will ask this of you. Do it as a step of faith, not for validation from others, but as a quiet agreement between you and me that you are ready to receive. Let it be your first act of alignment with my will today. When you wake up tomorrow, everything can look the same or everything can be new. That choice stands before you now. I am holding your breakthrough in my hands. I am carrying it like a lamp into your darkness. But if you shut this door, I will not force it open again. Your obedience must come from love, not fear. I have already assigned the angels to move on your behalf. I have already marked your home for visitation. I have already released the funds in the spiritual realm. What remains is the bridge of your faith to bring what is invisible into the visible. You must trust me enough to hold on, even when it feels too big to be true. You once asked me in your quiet place, God, will I ever get my turn? And I say to you now, this is your turn, not next month, not next year, not after more pain. Right now, tonight, I am moving, I am acting, I am speaking. This is the divine interruption your life has needed. Comment 333 to declare your faith now. Let your voice be heard in the heavens. Let your heart align with the promise being delivered to your doorstep. You're not just listening, you're participating in a sacred exchange between your spirit and I, my word. I need you to listen carefully. This financial miracle is not about greed, it's about glory. It's about showing the world what I can do through someone who stayed faithful even when it didn't make sense. You will use this blessing to lift others. You will carry my light to places where darkness had its grip. You will be a testimony in motion. I will not let you fall. Even in moments when fear surrounds you, my hand will hold you steady. You are not forgotten, you are not overlooked, you are not too late. You are not cursed. You are chosen, favored, and guarded by heaven's army. The enemy cannot take what I have marked as yours. There is a reason you're still standing after all the storms. You've been hit from every direction, but not destroyed. That's not by accident, that's by design. I preserved you because I had to. I needed you alive for this very moment. And now that it's here, I won't let it pass without telling you the truth. Comment 555 if you feel the spirit tugging at your heart right now. Not because you're trying to impress me, but because you know this is personal. This isn't for the crowd. This isn't for everyone. This is just for you. A miracle with your name, sealed with my promise. You were born for such a time as this. I didn't bring you this far to abandon you in the middle. I didn't protect you just to let you live in lack. You have a destiny that is tied to overflow, not emptiness. You have a calling that requires provision, not limitation. Your enemies will wonder how you came out of the pit. Your friends will be stunned by the sudden shift. But you will know it wasn't luck. It wasn't chance. It was me, your Father, your Creator, the one who never stopped loving you, even when you stopped believing in yourself. Walk with boldness now. Not because you feel worthy, but because I have made you worthy. Walk with peace, because I go before you. Walk with confidence, because what I have started, I will finish. The 910 million I am sending is not just currency, it is evidence. Evidence of my hand, my care, my covenant with you. Why is the government working so hard to bury this 7-second brain ritual? A stunning CIA leak has just exposed a 7-second brain ritual, now allowing regular people to clear debt and invite unstoppable wealth. Supported by 4 neuroscience labs, this easy at-home method is transforming financial struggles into dream lifestyles. New homes, vehicles, vacations, it's all becoming possible. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. The world may try to convince you this isn't possible, but I do not speak in probabilities, I move in certainties. When I say I will bless you, nothing can stop it unless you step away. And I don't want you to miss this. I am asking, come close, stay open, keep believing. I will continue this message with more instructions, confirmations, and power. But for now, take this moment seriously. Prepare your heart, protect your faith, because the door is about to swing wide open, and I want to see you walk through it. The angel who is carrying this blessing is already near your door. Every delay you faced was not denial, it was divine timing being perfected. And now, my timing has arrived. The only thing that can stop this blessing from reaching you is the decision to ignore what your spirit knows is real. I am telling you again because I love you too much to let you miss this. Comment 1212 if you still feel me speaking into your heart. Let heaven hear you respond to this call. Speak into the atmosphere with trust and expectation, not hesitation. The gates of heaven are open, but they won't stay open forever. Many times, you've looked around and seen others blessed. You've smiled through your pain. You've clapped for others while silently asking me when it would be your time. My child, tonight is your time. What I am sending to your house is not random, it is specific, intentional, and long-awaited. I want you to understand this. I am not just giving you money, I am shifting your entire life. I am removing the weight of fear and the chains of debt. I am giving you tools to build, to rise, to move freely, and to take care of the people who once tried to take care of you. I am answering not just one prayer, but many. You asked for help. You begged me to rescue you from this financial drought. You looked at your bills and cried. You looked at your bank account and felt hopeless. But I heard all of it. I saw your quiet breakdowns. I saw you act strong for others when inside you were falling apart. That's why I'm moving now. This is not delayed any longer. I am speaking clearly to your soul. I am the Lord your God, and what I start, I complete. The miracle you've been promised is wrapped in my mercy and delivered in my perfect time. And now, my time and your time have finally aligned. Comment 777 if you believe this word is touching the place in your spirit that needed comfort, hope, and truth. Speak with conviction, not for me, but for your own alignment. The words you declare today become the bridges for the blessings you walk into tomorrow. You're not crazy to believe in this. You're not foolish to expect something big. In fact, your belief is the very reason this miracle is arriving. Most people stop believing too early. Most people give up right before I deliver. But you didn't. That's why I'm rewarding you, not just because you asked, but because you endured. I will not let shame be your portion anymore. I will not let struggle be your story. You were created for something higher. You've always known deep down that you were meant to carry more, do more, and live with more freedom. That feeling was me talking to you. And this is me fulfilling that promise. If you ignore this, the blessing will go to someone else. That's how serious this is. I've sent messengers before. I've sent signs. I've whispered to your spirit late at night. But today, I'm speaking louder. I'm showing you one final door, and it's opening wide. There's no one else I want to give this miracle to. I prepared it with your life in mind. I didn't make it for someone random. I created this release for you. I calculated the timing. I counted the losses you suffered. I measured the depth of your pain. And now I've sent compensation. Comment 999 if you're stepping into this moment with faith, not fear. Let your faith rise louder than your doubts. Let your spirit agree with heaven right now. I am near. I am present. I am reaching into your world and changing what man said was impossible. You've been overlooked by people, but not by me. I saw you when no one else was watching. I heard the prayers you didn't even say out loud. I felt the tremble in your voice when you asked me to just give you one clear sign. This is your sign. This is your moment. This is your yes. You will wake up with answers. You will sleep in peace. You will no longer carry fear about tomorrow. The finances you need are already on their way. The path you need is already cleared. The enemy has tried everything to distract you from this moment, but my angels have held the line. Nothing will stop what I'm doing now. Remember, what I'm giving you isn't just money, it's legacy. It's freedom. It's restoration for everything you lost in the past season. You will no longer live in cycles. You will no longer repeat the same struggles. You will no longer wonder if things will ever get better. I say to you now, they already are. Every door the enemy tried to shut is now opening. Every lie he whispered about you is being silenced. Every curse spoken against your finances is being broken. I am making your name a testimony. I am turning your story into a miracle that others will talk about. Not to glorify you, but to glorify me through you. You are protected. You are provided for. You are chosen. The heavens are rejoicing because finally the moment has arrived. The moment when you will no longer beg for scraps, but walk in abundance. The moment when you will not just survive, but overflow. Do you know why? Everyone's whispering about this 7-second CIA ritual. A brainwave ritual leaked from the CIA is changing lives across the globe. Proven by neuroscience, this 7-second method helps regular people attract money, freedom, and luxury. If you're seeing this, you're very lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. More is coming, but this moment is critical. Keep your heart open. Keep your eyes on me. Do not let distractions rob you of what's about to land at your doorstep. The angel is close. The window is open. The time is now. You've come too far to miss this now. You've endured too much to turn away. Everything that tried to break you was meant to stop you from reaching this moment. But here you are, still breathing, still listening, still fighting. And now I am stepping in, not as a distant God, but as your present Father who is bringing restoration straight to your home. Comment 1010 if you feel this in your soul. If you feel that this isn't just a message, it's a divine confirmation sent with your name on it. I don't need many words to move mountains. I just need one word from your spirit. Yes, that's all I've waited for. This miracle is not a dream. It's not a metaphor. It is real. It is detailed. It is intentional. And it is written in the records of heaven with your name engraved on it. I don't make promises that I don't intend to keep, and I don't start miracles that I don't finish. You are not too late. You haven't missed it. It hasn't passed you by. It's still coming faster than you think. Do you remember those days when you had nothing but hope holding you up? Do you remember when you gave even when you had barely anything left to give? That seed of sacrifice didn't disappear. I held it in my hands. I multiplied it with grace. And now, you are about to see the harvest of what others mocked, what others doubted, and what only you and I knew about. This is not for the public. This is not for the crowd. This is personal. I have not gathered the world to witness this blessing. I have whispered it into your soul because it belongs to you. There is a difference between public reward and private inheritance. This miracle is your inheritance. It belongs in your home. It belongs in your life. Comment 1515 if you're ready to accept what I've already placed in motion for you. There is power in agreement. When your spirit aligns with my promise, nothing on earth or in hell can stop what I'm about to do. Heaven responds to expectation. Angels respond to faith. And miracles respond to obedience. Don't let this just pass you. Don't treat this moment as if it's optional. This is me reaching out to you again, because I saw you almost give up. I saw you question whether anything would ever change. And now I'm making sure you know I never stopped planning your victory. I never gave up on your promise, and I won't let it go unfulfilled. I want you to be free. I want you to live without chains around your mind, your finances, your emotions. This 910 million is not just about wealth, it's about freedom. It's about showing you that I am bigger than the systems around you. It's about reminding you that when I decide to bless, no system, no boss, no economy, no situation can block it. You've walked through fires and floods. You've been overlooked and underestimated. You've fought battles you never told anyone about. But I saw it all, and I preserved you for this. Not just so you would survive, but so you could step into abundance without shame, without guilt, without apology. Comment 1717 if this word is touching something deep within your soul. This is not emotion, it's confirmation. This is not hype, it's holy. Your life is shifting, even if it doesn't look like it yet. Your spirit knows what your eyes haven't seen yet. That's faith. That's trust. That's what I bless. Don't compare your process to someone else's miracle. Your journey is yours alone, and your blessing is not being duplicated. What I'm doing for you tonight is specific. It's tailor-made. It fits the shape of your pain, the depth of your prayers, and the length of your waiting. If you ignore this, it doesn't punish me. It only postpones your own joy. That's what I don't want for you. I want you to move forward now, to grab what's yours, to walk with your head high, to stop expecting the worst and finally prepare for the best. I have watched you settle for less because you were scared to believe again. I saw you talk yourself out of miracles because you were afraid of disappointment. But I'm telling you, this is not like before. This is not going to end in heartbreak. This is going to end in praise. You will cry tears of joy. You will walk through your home and feel peace instead of panic. You will check your accounts and see overflow where there used to be lack. You will give, bless, build, help, and restore not just for yourself, but for others who have been waiting on someone just like you to rise. This financial miracle is the unlocking of a new chapter. A chapter where you are not drowning in debt, but rising in destiny. A chapter where you are not begging for crumbs, but sitting at the table I prepared for you. A chapter where you are not trying to convince others of your worth, because my glory speaks through your results. You are not weak. You are not forgotten. You are not too broken. You are my child. And I am your God, and what I give, I protect. What I release, I complete. What I bless, no one can curse. Stay with me. Listen to every word I say in this season. Let me walk you into what has already been written for you. Let me show you what favor looks like when it's not just spoken, but seen. There is more. I am not done. Is it really possible for a 7-second ritual to turn financial struggle into overnight wealth? This leaked, CIA-backed study uncovers a 7-second money ritual that's changing lives right now. Endorsed by 4 neuroscience labs, it reprograms your brain to attract money like a magnet. People once broke are now living their dream lives, luxury homes, new vehicles, exotic travel. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. Your spirit knows this is real. You feel it in your chest, don't you? That stir, that pull, it's not just emotion, it's me. I'm the one tugging at your heart right now. I am not letting you miss this. I am not letting the enemy steal what belongs to you anymore. And I am certainly not going to let fear be louder than the voice of heaven today. Comment, Amen, if you're ready to say yes to me. Not yes to money, not yes to a wish, but yes to my divine plan that is unfolding right now over your life. A plan to make you whole, a plan to make you free, a plan that changes everything. I've seen you wait. I've seen you be patient while watching others receive their blessing. You didn't complain. You clapped for them. You prayed for them. But deep down you whispered, God, when will it be me? I heard that whisper, and tonight that whisper becomes a shout of joy. I'm answering it. I'm delivering your portion. There's no more delay. There's no more wondering if it's coming. I've signed it. I've sealed it. I've stamped it with the authority of heaven. And now I'm handing it to you not because you were perfect, but because you remained faithful. Not because you never fell, but because you kept getting back up. This miracle carries more than money. It carries restoration. It carries healing. It carries divine reversal. It carries evidence of my covenant with you. You didn't ask for it all, but I'm giving it all. Because I am the God who does exceedingly, abundantly, above all that you can ask or think. Comment 1111 if you believe I am doing this now, not later, not next season, but now. Let your faith agree with me. Let your spirit echo what heaven has already decided. This isn't just a financial release, it's a life-altering encounter with the divine. You've fought battles that no one saw. You've endured rejection, betrayal, silence, and long seasons of being misunderstood, but I was with you through all of it. I never turned my face from you. And now, I'm turning your story into a celebration. The sorrow you carried is being traded for songs of joy. The enemy tried to stop you, but he failed. He tried to discourage you, but you kept praying. He tried to make you settle, but I pulled you higher. And now, every lie, every attack, every closed door has to answer to me. Because when I say it's time, nothing can argue with my command. You are not behind. You are not forgotten. You are right on schedule. I kept you hidden because I was protecting what I was preparing. I didn't expose you yet because the enemy would have tried to ruin what I was working on. But now, the covering is lifting, and the miracle is being revealed. Comment 222 if you feel the atmosphere shifting even as you hear this. If you know that you're not just listening, but receiving, speak it, declare it, because life and death are in the power of the tongue. Speak life, speak breakthrough, speak overflow. You were not made to live in survival mode forever. I created you for abundance. I created you to thrive. I created you to walk in authority, not anxiety. And this financial miracle is not the finish line. It's the beginning of a brand new era of power, peace, and purpose. You've asked me to confirm this, and I will. I'll confirm it through signs in your life, through unexpected breakthroughs, through doors you thought were closed. Watch closely. Heaven will not whisper in this season. Heaven will roar on your behalf. You won't need to convince anyone of what I'm doing. They will see it. They will ask how. And you will say, God did it. That's all you'll need. You don't owe anyone an explanation. The proof will speak louder than any words ever could. You will have more than enough, not just for yourself, but for those around you. You will be the lender, not the borrower. You will be the giver, not the one begging to receive. You will carry my light into dark places and remind people what it means to be chosen by God. You're not stepping into this alone. My angels are going ahead of you. They are clearing the path. They are shielding your blessing. They are delivering it to the very place I've instructed them to go. Your house, your family, your future. There will be restoration. There will be compensation. There will be elevation. And there will be no more fear. I am erasing the fear that kept you small. I am breaking the mindset that made you feel like you weren't good enough. You are more than enough because I dwell in you. Stay close. Keep believing. There is more to this miracle than what you can see right now. I am not finished revealing. The next release of my word will show you even greater truths. But for now, open your heart, open your hands, and prepare, because the financial floodgates are opening, and your name is written on the first wave. You have no idea how many battles I fought for you when you were too tired to lift your head. You have no idea how many times I shielded you from dangers you never even saw. That car that didn't crash. That opportunity that passed but saved you from disaster. That delay that made you cry but was really my mercy. I have been working, always working for your good. Comment 333 right now if you believe I've been watching over every step of your life. This is not about chance. This is not about coincidence. It is about my covenant with you. What I promise, I fulfill. What I begin, I complete. What I bless, I protect. Have you heard about the top secret ritual the government wants to keep hidden? Imagine if a single 7-second ritual could clear your debts and draw wealth to you effortlessly. A leaked CIA report and 4 leading neuroscience labs confirm it's not a myth. Struggling families are moving into dream homes with total peace of mind. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You've been living in a chapter that's about to close. The chapter of scraping, waiting, wondering, barely getting by. That ends tonight. The new chapter is wealth, stability, peace, and clarity. This miracle is not only financial, it is spiritual, it is emotional, it is generational. You are stepping into something that will bless not only you, but your children and your children's children. There's been a spiritual war over your life. The enemy wanted to silence you. He tried to choke your joy, strangle your hope, and poison your dreams. But I didn't let him win. I didn't let you fall. I didn't let you slip too far, because I had already scheduled this divine turnaround. And now that moment has come. I know you've had days where you felt invisible, where you wondered if I still cared, where you whispered in the dark, "God, are you still there?" And this is my answer. Yes, I have always been here, watching, holding, planning, and now I'm moving. Comment 555 if you feel something rising in you. That's not hype. That's the Spirit confirming that what you're hearing isn't just for your ears, but for your future. You are not crazy. You are not imagining this. You are in the middle of a divine encounter, and it's transforming your atmosphere. I am not offering you temporary relief. I am offering you divine elevation. No more cycles. No more setbacks. No more endless waiting. I am shifting you into a place where doors open without resistance, where people favor you without explanation, and where blessings come without stress. This is what I have always wanted for you. Abundance, joy, overflow. I never meant for you to live in survival mode. The world tried to convince you that struggle was holy. But listen, there is nothing wrong with abundance when I am the source. I want to bless you so much that others will know I did it. That's how I reveal my glory. Through you. Comment 1212 if you're ready for the kind of blessing that speaks louder than anything your enemies ever said about you. You won't need revenge. You won't need to explain. You won't need to prove your worth. My favor will be louder than any lie. This financial miracle is my way of rewriting what was broken. It is me stepping into your timeline and restoring what was lost. It is me saying, I remember you, I honor your obedience, and I reward those who trust me even when it hurts. People may have mocked your faith. They may have laughed when you said God would bless you. But I will make them watch as I pour out blessings on your life that cannot be denied. I will prepare a table for you in front of them, not to shame them, but to show them that trusting me is never in vain. You've made sacrifices. You've given when it hurt. You've helped others while hiding your own pain. You've sown into others' victories while waiting for your own. And now, harvest is coming. That seed is returning multiplied. That obedience is coming back as reward. That pain is turning into prosperity. I do not delay without reason. I do not make you wait to punish you. I make you wait because what I'm building requires time. But tonight, that time is over. Now comes release. Now comes the open door. Now comes the divine delivery. This is not a trickle. This is a flood, and I will not allow you to go through this next season without full provision. I will provide for your needs before they even reach your doorstep. I will remove fear from your finances. I will replace stress with stability. Your hands will touch what your heart once only dreamed of. Your voice will speak testimonies that don't make sense to man. Your bank account will reflect my abundance, not your background. And your home will be a house of overflow, not a house of constant crisis. I'm doing this because I love you, not because of what you've done, but because of who I am. I am Jehovah Jireh, your provider. I am the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end. And I am stepping into the middle of your life right now to do what no one else can do. Everything I spoke, I will fulfill. Everything I prepared, I will deliver. And everything the enemy tried to delay, I will accelerate. I am not just returning what was taken, I am returning it multiplied, pressed down, shaken together, and running over. The years the locusts have eaten, I will restore. The relationships you lost, I will redeem. The finances that crumbled, I will rebuild. Comment 999 if your heart is open to receive all that I have prepared. Don't hold back. This is not a moment to be passive. This is a moment to be present, to be open, to say, God, I believe you still have more for me, because I do. You have walked through fire, and yet you were not consumed. You have walked through water, and yet you did not drown. I was there in every moment, surrounding you when you didn't know it, lifting you when you couldn't stand, and speaking life when death tried to speak louder. That is why you are still standing today, because my hand held you when everything else failed. You think I've taken too long, but I was never late. I was working behind the scenes, removing what would have hurt you, delaying what would have destroyed you, and planting what would bless you. And now the harvest is here. The time is now. The window is open, and the heavens are moving for your sake. Comment 1717 if you feel something shifting even as you hear this. Let your words echo your faith. Let your spirit align with what I'm releasing. You're not waiting anymore, you're stepping in. You're not asking anymore, you're receiving. Why is this 7-second CIA ritual spreading everywhere so fast? New CIA leaks have revealed a powerful brain ritual that triggers instant wealth flow. This 7-second technique, validated by 4 neuroscience labs, is rapidly changing lives. From crushing debt to dream vacations, this could be your shortcut to abundance. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. The 910 million miracle is already dispatched. It's not waiting for approval. It's not held up in spiritual warfare. It's already moving through the unseen to reach your seen reality. And it's not coming alone. It's coming with confirmation, peace, healing, joy, and divine clarity. Everything that was once confused will become clear. I didn't allow you to lose just to watch you fall. I allowed you to be stripped so I could clothe you again with greater glory. I let certain things fall apart so I could put something unshakable in its place. What you thought was the end was really the setup for this moment. This financial release isn't a reward, it's a realignment. It's me bringing you into the season that was always meant to be yours. A season of authority, a season of overflow, a season where you no longer doubt if I'm for you, because my blessing will speak for itself. You'll no longer survive day to day. You'll no longer dread the end of the month. You'll no longer feel nervous about opportunities, because I will go before you. I will speak on your behalf. I will open the right doors and close the wrong ones. I will anoint your voice, bless your hands, and stretch your influence. Comment 1010 if you're ready to step out of fear and into my plan. If you're ready to stop shrinking and start shining. If you're ready to stop doubting and start declaring, this is my time and God is doing it. Say it, speak it, declare it, and watch it manifest. I want you to prepare now. Prepare your heart, prepare your mind, prepare your space. Make room, because overflow is coming. Make room, because my promise is landing. Don't treat this moment casually. It's holy. It's heavy, and it's heavenly. You're not forgotten. You're not passed over. You are chosen. I didn't choose you based on your past. I chose you based on your purpose. I chose you knowing your mistakes, your struggles, your questions, and I still said, yes, that one. I want them to carry my blessing. I will honor you publicly for what you endured privately. I will elevate you in front of those who thought you were finished. I will raise you up, not for ego, but for impact. I am going to use your testimony to lift others. I will turn your story into a survival guide for someone else. My child, this isn't just about money, it's about mission. I've preserved you for this moment because there are people waiting for your yes. People who need your wisdom, your presence, your influence, your light. That's why I'm blessing you. That's why I'm pouring out. And don't worry, what I'm giving you will last. It won't dry up. It won't disappear overnight. It won't come with confusion. It will come with peace. I'm not giving you temporary success. I'm giving you eternal evidence. Evidence that I am with you, that I am for you, that I have always been near. Stay close to me. Don't let distractions pull you away now. Don't let fear silence your faith. I have more to speak. I have more to release. And I promise you what's coming next will take your breath away. You are not waiting anymore. You are walking into it. This is your season to receive what was once delayed. And it's not just about what's coming to you. It's about what's being broken off of you. Fear, lack, instability, all of it ends now. I am cutting every rope that tied you to struggle. You are being released spiritually and financially to rise into purpose without chains. Comment Amen if your spirit agrees with this word. Not because you're desperate, but because you know it's divine. Because something in you is already rejoicing, even before the money touches your account. That joy is the sign. That peace is the confirmation. That expectation is faith in motion. There were moments you didn't think you'd make it. Days when you smiled in front of others but broke down in private. You didn't want to burden anyone. You didn't want to appear weak. And yet, in the silence of your soul, you asked me if I still remembered you. I did. I do. I always have. And now I'm proving it. The 910 million is not a random number. It is precise. Heaven is precise. I calculated exactly what you needed, not just to recover, but to rise, to build, to bless others, to restore what was stolen, to do what your heart dreamed of, but your hands couldn't reach. Now I'm placing it into your hands, not because of who you are, but because of who I am. Comment 1, 1, 1, 1 if you feel me moving. Let your voice break through the atmosphere. Let your spirit echo back what I've whispered in your soul. You are not imagining this. You are receiving it. Every time you said, God, I trust you, even when nothing was changing, I wrote it down. And now it's payday. The reason you couldn't quit is because I held you together when you didn't even know you were breaking. I sent people at the right time. I opened little doors to keep you moving. I protected your name when others tried to destroy it. I blocked what looked good but would have destroyed you. And now you're about to see why I did it all. This is a prepared blessing. It didn't happen overnight. It was structured in heaven with care. I sent angels ahead to clear the way, to cancel the enemy's plans, to make space for your miracle. And tonight they are delivering it. This is the moment your spirit has been waiting for. Could the CIA really be hiding a 7-second ritual that turns money's struggles into fortune? A covert CIA finding exposes a strange 7-second ritual that activates money-attracting brainwaves on autopilot. Supported by science and 4 elite labs, this home ritual is turning struggling people into dream lifestyle owners. But this page may disappear soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted from the internet forever. You will not go back to living in survival mode. You will not keep checking your balance with fear. You will not continue stressing over what tomorrow holds. I am the God of provision, and I'm stepping into your today with an answer so strong it will silence every question you had about my presence. Comment 222 if you trust me with this next season. Let your heart speak louder than your doubt. Let your faith rise, even if your mind can't understand how it's all coming together. I never needed your logic. I needed your belief, and you've believed even when it hurt. That's why this is happening now. This is more than a financial release. It's a divine reversal. Everything that was meant to harm you is being turned into fuel for your future. Everything that broke you is now building you. Everything that left you empty is now opening space for overflow. I'm not just giving you a miracle, I'm giving you momentum. From this day forward, things will move faster, doors will open quicker, favor will find you more often. People will support you without knowing why. That's what my hand does. It makes the impossible possible. You've been hidden, but not forgotten. I covered you, not to punish you, but to preserve you. Now I'm revealing what I've placed inside of you. The world is about to see what heaven has known all along, that you are called, anointed, protected, and about to walk in divine abundance. No more waiting rooms, no more wondering, no more spiritual traffic jams. The path is clear, the provision is released. The miracle is moving, and your name is on it. Not next week, not next month, tonight. My child, there is nothing ordinary about this moment. This is sacred. What you're hearing right now is straight from my heart to yours. I don't just want to see you blessed. I want to see you free. I want to see you walk with your head high, knowing heaven backs every step you take. You are not a burden, you are not a failure, you are not too late. You are my child, and I am proud of you. You've held on longer than most would have. You've believed when others stopped. You've stayed faithful even when you were surrounded by doubt. That's why this 910 million isn't just money, it's my public affirmation of everything you've survived. Stay near to me. Let my voice be louder than fear. Let my presence remind you that you're never alone in this. I will guide every step, I will protect every detail, and I will continue to speak, because this is not the end of the story, it's the divine beginning. There is a release happening in the heavens that your natural eyes can't yet see, but your soul feels it. You're not imagining this shift. You're feeling the divine touch of my hand beginning to open what was once shut. I am placing wealth in your hands not just to bless you, but to restore what life, people, and battles tried to take from you. I am re-establishing your name, your peace, and your purpose. Comment 1515 if your heart feels this confirmation pressing on you. This is not a random moment. This is not hype or coincidence. This is sacred. This is the answer to the prayer you didn't think I heard. I always hear you. I never turn my face from my children. And today, I am turning things around for you in a way that will be undeniable. You have been misunderstood, misjudged, misrepresented, but I am rewriting the narrative. I'm showing the truth through your blessing. I'm revealing my favor through your overflow. People will see the evidence and know God was with you all along. This 910 million is the trumpet sound of your season changing. You will not only have enough for yourself, but you will become a river of provision for others. You will help families. You will rebuild dreams. You will sponsor the very thing you once could only pray for. Because that's what I do with my children. I not only lift them, I turn them into lifters of others. Comment 777 if you receive this assignment. Let this word not only encourage you, but awaken the greatness within you. You were born for more than struggle. You were made to thrive. You were made to lead, to give, to restore, to carry peace and walk with boldness. The waiting was not wasted, it was making you ready. I didn't let you skip the storm because the storm made you stronger, but I didn't leave you in it either. I stood with you in the fire. I calmed the winds around your spirit when nothing else could. And now I'm bringing you out not just alive, but with increase, not just safe, but with substance. This miracle is my seal over your life, my signature over your obedience, my reminder that I keep my promises, even the ones you forgot you asked for. There were things you cried about years ago that are just now coming to pass. That's not delay, that's divine timing. I never ignore your prayers. I store them. The financial miracle coming to your house tonight is bigger than numbers. It's a statement that my hand is upon you, that heaven's economy is your source, that no man, no bank, no job controls your destiny. I do, and I'm taking you out of survival into supernatural supply. You are not alone in this. My angels are still surrounding you. My spirit is still filling you. My voice is still guiding you. Even when you didn't feel me, I was there. Even when you thought I went silent, I was working. And now you're going to see what I was building behind the curtain. Comment 1212 if you feel the weight of my presence in this moment. That stillness, that pull in your chest, that's me. That's my spirit bearing witness that this is not just a moment, it's a movement in your life. You've stepped into a new season, not by force, but by faith. Could a hidden CIA discovery explain why so many are suddenly living in luxury? Secret CIA research has now come to light, revealing a brain-hacking ritual that draws in wealth like magic. It only takes 7 seconds. You can do it at home, and it's supported by 4 neuroscience labs. People are ditching debt and living in luxury right now. But this information won't stay online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted. The enemy tried everything to distract you from this moment. He tried discouragement, delay, debt, disbelief, but none of it worked. Because you kept coming back to me. You kept saying, God, I still believe. That kind of faith moves me. That kind of belief unlocks miracles. I have broken the back of lack. I have destroyed the roots of poverty. I have silenced the curse of not enough. From this point forward, you will see open doors, divine partnerships, resources flowing into your hands, and sudden answers where confusion used to live. This is the reversal of every no you've ever heard. This is the place where I show you why I made you wait. This is where you stop asking why and start praising me for how I made everything beautiful in its time. The pain had a purpose. The delay had a reason. And now, your time has come. You are about to walk into rooms you never imagined, sit at tables you never built, and carry influence you never campaigned for. My hand will go before you. My name will be your access. My glory will surround you. Stay close to me now. This is not the time to look away. Don't stop listening. Don't stop expecting. The next revelation will carry instructions that multiply what I'm placing in your hands. This is only the beginning. You have asked me in secret if I really remembered you. I am answering you in public, so there is no doubt. This is my declaration over you. You are not forgotten. You are not lost. You are not too late. I am moving now. I am pouring now. I am proving now. And when I do a thing, I do it so that no man can take credit. This is between me and you. Comment 1717 if you feel the Spirit confirming this deep in your heart. This is not hype. This is not a coincidence. This is a divine appointment with your future. Let your words agree with heaven. Faith is a door, and right now, heaven is waiting for you to open it. I am not only placing wealth in your hands, but also wisdom in your heart. You will know what to do, where to go, who to trust. This miracle will not confuse you. It will not harm you. It will come with clarity, peace, and purpose. I am blessing you because I want you free, not trapped in more fear. You have been prepared for this. The years of waiting were not wasted. They were training you to handle what I'm sending. They were making your hands strong, your heart steady, your spirit mature. When you receive this, you will not squander it. You will not lose it. You will steward it. You will build with it. You will bless with it. Comment 333 if you're ready to steward what heaven is about to release. Let it be a public yes. Let it be a sign that you're done doubting and ready to step into destiny. This is no longer a dream. This is no longer a someday. This is now. I am sending angels to stand guard over what's yours. No thief will touch it. No lie will cancel it. No curse will block it. You will not have to fight for this blessing. It is already signed over to you. You will simply walk into it, and you will know it was me because of how easily it comes. I am also healing the invisible wounds in you, because you cannot hold new blessings with old pain. I am taking bitterness out of your heart. I am removing shame from your story. I am lifting the heaviness from your shoulders. You will walk into this season lighter than you've ever been. This blessing will speak louder than your past. It will rewrite your reputation. It will restore your confidence. It will make people look at you and see the reflection of my glory. Not to glorify you, but to glorify me through you. That's how I show the world I'm still alive, through the transformation of my children. Comment 999 if you feel this truth washing over you. That tug you feel is not emotion, it's confirmation. Your spirit knows the sound of my voice, and it's responding. This is the moment you've been waiting for. This is the door you've been praying would open. You are going to build what your family never could. You are going to go places no one expected you to reach. You are going to create opportunities for others who were forgotten. This is not just about you. It's about the people attached to your destiny. That's why the blessing is so big. Everything that was meant to destroy you has become part of your testimony. Everything that broke you has become proof of my power. Everything that was withheld from you is being repaid with interest. This is not random. This is redemption. Stay with me now. Keep your heart open. Keep your eyes on me. Don't let distractions pull you out of this moment. This is holy ground. This is the point of crossing over. This is where lack ends and abundance begins. Your hands are about to hold what your heart only hoped for. Your life is about to reflect what your prayers sounded like. Your testimony is about to silence every doubt you ever had about my presence. Because I am here, I am real, I am moving. More is still coming. The next outpouring carries instructions and revelation you will need for what's ahead. Keep listening, keep believing. Heaven is still speaking. Heaven's gates are wide open, and what was once delayed is now being dispatched with speed. The 910 million miracle is no longer a promise waiting in the distance. It is an answer moving toward you at this very moment. It is a shift in the atmosphere over your life. It is the weight of my hand pressing down every obstacle, lifting up every heavy stone, and clearing the way for you to stand in the place I prepared. You have felt the struggle for so long that you almost forgot what peace feels like. You've watched other people rise while you stayed in the shadows. You've celebrated others even while your own heart was breaking. I saw it. I counted every moment, and I have come to say, it was not wasted. Your waiting has built something in you that can now carry what I'm placing on you. Comment Amen if you sense the end of that waiting. Do it not out of fear, but out of trust. Faith is a door, and your words open it. You are not opening it for me. You are opening it for yourself, so that what I have released can flow freely into your life. Why are so many claiming this CIA ritual changed their life in just 7 seconds? This leaked CIA ritual is the real deal, and it's potent. A 7-second brainwave hack backed by 4 neuroscience labs is helping regular people leap from broke to abundant. Dream homes, cars, trips, it's all within reach. But this video could disappear any time from the internet. So click the link in the description and comments now to see it before it's gone forever. God says, congratulations. Only you have been specially chosen to receive 100 million directly into your bank account tonight. This is sacred. You must not tell anyone. It's reserved for you alone. If you speak about it before I complete the transfer, you could lose every bit of it. Comment Amen right now to affirm what I've spoken over your life. You were not selected by accident. My eyes have been on you while others ignored your cries. You didn't break when life tried to break you. You held on to your faith even when the nights grew longer and the doors stayed shut. Because of your obedience, I have unlocked this financial miracle with your name on it. But listen closely, this gift is confidential between you and me. It is not meant for the ears of doubters or those who may secretly envy you. Your angels have already been dispatched. They are standing around your household. I place this message before you right now because it was the only way I could reach you in time. I had to stop you from giving up. You've been walking with an empty heart and heavy shoulders, and yet you never walked away from me. That kind of faith moves heaven, and today, heaven is moving for you. Like this video now, if your heart feels this was meant for you. I gave others chances, but they ignored me. I won't let them steal what belongs to you. What I'm sending tonight is not just currency, it's a shift. It will change how you live, how you give, and how you walk through life. But it must stay between us until I complete what I promised. If you share it too soon, the enemy will try to interfere, to twist it, to turn others against you. That's why silence is your protection. Comment 1111 if you believe this is your divine confirmation. There were times you felt invisible, times when people smiled at you but whispered behind your back. You trusted people who only wanted access to your blessings. You gave your last to those who wouldn't even pray for you. But I saw it all. I wrote every moment down. That's why this moment is sealed with my mercy. It's your divine refund. Every tear, every betrayal, every no you received is being rewritten into abundance and approval. Don't let this moment pass you by. You've waited for years. Not just for money, but for a way out. You've cried alone, asking me to just show you something, one clear sign that I haven't forgotten you. This is it. I delayed nothing. I was preparing everything. What I send tonight will be so complete, it will erase years of struggle in a single breath. This transfer is a testimony in progress, but it will only be fully released to a heart that remains silent and trusting. I know how eager you are to celebrate. I know how badly you want to tell someone, but not everyone who hugs you is happy for you. That's why I chose to do it this way, with privacy, with power, and with purpose. Comment 222 if you trust that this will happen without delay. If I showed you the conversations people had about you, you would understand why I had to hide your miracle. Some who smile with you have prayed for your failure. Some who laughed with you were hoping your next step would be your last. But I've covered you. They won't see this coming. When the blessing hits, it will leave even your enemies speechless. This is the moment you've waited your whole life for. But more than that, it's the moment I've waited for. I've waited to finally bless you without interruption, without interference, and without any more tests. You've passed every hidden trial. You stood when others fell. You forgave when you were hurting. You remained faithful even when you had every reason to walk away. Now, I reward you. You were never overlooked. Every seed you planted, I kept track of. Every act of love I multiplied. Every time you praised me in the middle of pain, I stored it like treasure in heaven. Tonight, the windows of heaven are swinging wide open, and I'm pouring into you what you thought you'd never see. But I need your loyalty. I need your silence. I need your trust. Let me complete what I've started. I'm already touching the systems. I'm already aligning the numbers. The money that's coming into your hands isn't ordinary. It's kingdom-backed. It's miracle-assigned. It's overflow that your name has been attached to long before you knew lack. This has always been coming. It just had to arrive at the right hour. You are my chosen, my beloved, my vessel of provision and favor. I didn't choose a crowd. I chose you. Comment 333 to declare your faith in this divine instruction. You've walked through valleys with no map. You've climbed mountains with wounds still bleeding. You've carried others when you were the one who needed saving. And still, you never turned your back on me. You kept trusting. You kept believing. That's why this blessing has been expedited. I have accelerated the process. What was delayed for years will now arrive in minutes. The financial overflow that once felt out of reach is already moving closer with every breath you take. I saw the sacrifices no one else saw. I watched you pour out love when you were empty. I saw you give when you had nothing left but trust. I saw you sow seeds into places that never thanked you. And while they forgot you, I didn't. I wrote every act of kindness into my book. I counted every tear that fell behind closed doors. That's why I'm rewarding you in front of those who overlooked you. Is it really possible for a 7-second ritual to turn financial struggle into overnight wealth? This leaked, CIA-backed study uncovers a 7-second money ritual that's changing lives right now. Endorsed by 4 neuroscience labs, it reprograms your brain to attract money like a magnet. People once broke are now living their dream lives, luxury homes, new vehicles, exotic travel. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. I am not blessing you to make you proud. I'm blessing you because you remained humble. You didn't let bitterness grow in your spirit. You didn't let pain turn you cold. You still smiled when life was unfair. You still whispered my name when no one else understood your silence. And now, I'm sending something into your hands that will silence every lie spoken against you. Comment 555 if you receive this in your spirit. This is not just money, this is restoration. This is divine settlement. You've been owed more than finances. You've been owed peace. You've been owed closure. You've been owed clarity. And I'm releasing all of it together. This one blessing is not coming alone. It's bringing with it joy, answers, rest, and overflow. You won't have to explain yourself anymore. You won't have to beg for what should have been freely given. I am settling the debts life created in your heart. You've waited for so long, you forgot how it feels to expect good things. But I'm changing that. You're not waiting anymore. You're walking into what I've been storing for you. I've hidden treasures in places you didn't even look, because I knew the right time would come, and now it has. I'm putting angels on assignment to clear the way for you. I'm placing protection over every transaction. No error will delay what is about to be transferred into your life. You don't need to figure it out. You don't need to chase it down. Just stay still, stay grateful, and stay quiet. The Bank of Heaven doesn't operate on your schedule, it operates on your faith. And your faith has spoken louder than your pain. Your faith has reached me like thunder, and I cannot ignore it any longer. Comment 1212 if you believe your faith has finally opened heaven. People around you may start to sense a shift. They may notice something about you has changed. Let them wonder, let them ask, but don't reveal what I'm doing just yet. Some blessings are better protected when they are hidden. And this one is too precious to be exposed too soon. What I'm giving you will make waves, but the storm will not touch you. I am the God of timing, the God of miracles, the God of secret blessings. I am the one who promotes in silence and reveals in victory. I'm setting up this financial outpouring not just for your survival, but for your legacy. Generations will be affected by what I'm doing tonight. Your children, your children's children, and even those unborn will walk under the light of what I pour into you now. This is more than just about you. It's about the promise I made to your bloodline. Others may have failed, but you, yes, you are the one who broke the cycle. You are the one who said no more. You are the one who held on to me when everything around you was screaming to let go. That is why you are the chosen one. Not because you are perfect, but because you were willing. Now I bring fulfillment. Now I bring fruit. Now I bring the harvest. Every account in heaven that holds your name is being accessed right now. Every delayed payment, every ignored blessing, every blocked opportunity is being reversed and rerouted directly to your life. I am not asking for your effort right now. I'm asking for your trust, because I don't need help finishing what I already started. I just need you to stay faithful, stay quiet, and stay grateful. Comment 777 if your heart feels this is your time. There were moments I could have let you break, moments where the pain could have crushed you. But I stepped in, quietly, softly, and I preserved your soul. I kept you covered when you didn't even know what was hunting you. I watched you struggle in secret while pretending to be strong in public. You thought no one noticed, but I did. That's why I set aside this blessing with your name engraved on it. And tonight, it finally reaches your hands. I want you to understand how serious this is. The 100 million is not just for you to spend, it is for you to serve. I'm giving you abundance, not so you can show off, but so you can show others who I am. You are a light in dark places. You are a door for others to walk through. And I trust you to carry this blessing without letting it destroy your humility. This will not come with anxiety. It will not come with fear. This will come with peace. I have already gone ahead of the transaction. The systems are already in alignment. The moment your heart finishes receiving, the heavens will finish releasing. I'm sending it in a way that no one can trace and no one can take. The only way you lose it is if you break your silence. Comment 999 if you feel peace filling your spirit right now. You've lived through storms that should have taken you out. Emotional breakdowns, financial disasters, betrayals that cut you deeper than words can describe. But every storm you survived made room for this release. You had to walk through loss so I could trust you with gain. You had to feel empty so you would never forget to be grateful when full. And now is the time I pour. I see how tired your soul has become. Carrying the weight of unanswered prayers, smiling when you wanted to scream, being strong for others, While no one asked if you were okay, I saw it all. And tonight, I'm making sure you feel seen not by people but by me. You've been noticed in heaven, and heaven has sent help. Have you heard about the top-secret ritual the government wants to keep hidden? Imagine if a single 7-second ritual could clear your debts and draw wealth to you effortlessly. A leaked CIA report and 4 leading neuroscience labs confirm it's not a myth. Struggling families are moving into dream homes with total peace of mind. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. Your angels are not coming to warn this time. They are coming to deliver. They're not bringing messages, they're bringing money. I've instructed them to guard your heart while the transfer is being made. I've told them to cover your name so that no spiritual force can touch this divine deposit. You will wake up tomorrow with something supernatural resting in your spirit. Comment 1010 if you know the transfer has already begun in heaven. I am not limited by earthly rules. I am not restricted by timing. When I say something is coming tonight, I mean it. And when I say you are chosen, nothing can unchoose you. I want you to walk today with reverence, with sacred silence. This is not a moment for announcements, it's a moment for worship. Don't be tempted to reveal what I'm doing too soon. The enemy loves to attack open mouths, but those who know how to hide my blessing will keep it. This is wisdom. This is obedience. This is what sets the chosen apart from the ordinary. You are not just receiving 100 million. You're receiving a shift in identity. You will no longer beg for what belongs to you. You will no longer apologize for being blessed. You will no longer question, if I heard your cries, I did. And tonight, I answer with fire. You've been in a holding pattern, circling the same storms, dealing with the same battles. But now, I say, landing has been approved. Ground has been cleared. I'm bringing you into a place where overflow is your new normal, and survival is a thing of the past. I will cover your mind so fear doesn't rob your joy. I will protect your steps so no trap can catch you. I will lift you in a way that silences every lie, every insult, every rejection. What's coming cannot be stopped because it's already been stamped by me. Comment 1515 if your spirit feels this shift happening right now. There were moments when you asked me why others were being blessed before you. You saw people who didn't honor me still prosper. You saw others skip the pain while you sat in silence, wondering if I had forgotten you. I didn't. I was just preparing something greater. What you're about to receive isn't small or temporary. It's a massive, permanent shift designed to bring restoration to everything that was taken from you. I have watched the mocking. I've seen people question your faith. They looked at your struggles and laughed behind your back. But I kept you quiet on purpose, because now I'm letting your breakthrough speak for itself. I will not allow your enemies to have the last word. I will not let their lies be louder than my truth. I'm making you the proof of what my hand can do. Comment 1717 if you believe God's hand is moving right now. You didn't see it, but I was keeping track of every closed door, every person who rejected you, every place that denied your worth. I let them walk away so I could step in. I let them ignore you so I could make sure no one gets the credit for this blessing but me. They said you wouldn't make it. They said you'd never recover, but I say watch them tremble when I raise you in front of them. This wealth is not to repay man, it's to fulfill a covenant. I promised to supply all your needs. I said I would never leave you lacking, and tonight I make good on every word. The balance is shifting. The weight is lifting. The tables are turning. and you will no longer have to explain how you're still standing. I will make your victory so obvious, they won't even dare to ask. I'm healing more than your bank account, I'm healing your heart. You've been carrying invisible wounds, replaying old betrayals in your mind, smiling on the outside but broken inside. You pretended to be okay for far too long, but tonight I mend the damage, I restore what they destroyed, and I breathe new strength into your soul. Comment Amen to seal this restoration with faith. I'm taking you from unnoticed to undeniable, from rejected to celebrated, from empty to overflowing. This isn't a quick miracle, it's a total life revival. I'm reviving your confidence, your joy, your voice, and yes, your finances too, that money you've cried for, that freedom you've begged me for, that confirmation you've secretly needed, it's all tied to this divine release. Stay humble, stay silent, stay alert. The enemy will try to distract you in these final moments. He will whisper lies, stir doubt, bring up your past, but ignore it. You've come too far to let him steal what I'm placing in your hands tonight. Let him watch, but don't let him win. Let him talk, but don't respond. This is your season to receive, not to explain. I've already signed off on your release. I've already approved your elevation. I've already cleared your path. You're not waiting on a yes, it was already given. Now you're just waiting for delivery. And I promise you, it's on the way. This isn't the end of the story. It's the chapter that changes everything. You'll look back on tonight as the night heaven interrupted your routine. As the night I placed something in your life that no one could ever take away. And when it arrives, you won't need to announce it. Your peace will say it. Your glow will reveal it. Your freedom will reflect it. I'm giving you so much that even your silence will speak. Comment 1111 if you believe your breakthrough is within reach. Why is this 7-second CIA ritual spreading everywhere so fast? New CIA leaks have revealed a powerful brain ritual that triggers instant wealth flow. This 7-second technique, validated by 4 neuroscience labs, is rapidly changing lives. From crushing debt to dream vacations, this could be your shortcut to abundance. If you're seeing this, you're lucky the page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You're not imagining the tension. You're not making it up. The spiritual warfare has been real, but so is the promise. And right now, I'm stepping between you and every force trying to block your blessing. I'm rebuking every spirit of lack, delay, confusion, and sabotage. They will not touch what I've ordained. They will not steal what I've prepared for you. They will not stop what I'm releasing into your life tonight. The amount you're receiving, 100 million, is not random. I chose it because it will accomplish what I need done through you. There are places you must go, people you must help, seeds you must sow. I'm giving you this amount because I trust you to carry it with honor. You've been faithful with little. Now, I make you ruler over much. Comment 222 if you feel trusted by heaven right now. Others wouldn't know how to handle this kind of blessing. They'd let it corrupt them. They'd let it turn them cold. But not you. I've tested your heart. I've refined your spirit. I know that even when you receive overflow, you'll remain humble. You'll still pray. You'll still give me glory. You'll still walk softly, not loudly. That's why I'm trusting you with something this big. You don't need to beg for what I've already sent. You don't need to fight for what's already yours. The paperwork in heaven is finalized. The system is in motion. The angels have been dispatched. Your part now is to remain still and believe. Speak no doubt. Share no details. Just walk with quiet confidence, knowing that I, your Father, have made this happen for you. This next level requires more than excitement. It requires discipline. Do not allow curiosity to drag you into dangerous conversations. Some people will come to test you, to see if you'll slip, to make you reveal what should remain sacred. Don't fall for it. The ones who ask the most questions are often the ones with the most envy. Let me handle the revealing when the time is right. Comment 333 to declare your focus and protection. You have nothing to prove. Your proof will be in your peace. Your strength will be in your silence. Your joy will speak louder than any testimony you could give. What I do for you tonight will not need explanation. It will be undeniable. Even the people who doubted you will feel my power when they look at your life. This wealth is not a detour. It's destiny. I had to make you wait because the environment wasn't ready. The people around you weren't prepared. The timing wasn't matured. But now, everything is in position. I'm about to drop a miracle in your lap that makes up for every season of sorrow you've endured. This is personal. This is planned. This is permanent. You've struggled long enough. You've borrowed, pleaded, settled, and sacrificed. Now, I'm shifting you into a new role. A lender, not a borrower. A blesser, not just a survivor. You will no longer live day to day. You will no longer count coins or cancel dreams because of lack. I'm removing the lid. I'm breaking the ceiling. I'm giving you room to breathe again. You will have more than enough, more than needed, more than you imagined. Because that's what I do for those who trust me in secret. I reward in public the ones who praise me in private. You didn't fake your faith, and now I won't delay your harvest. It's coming fast. It's coming heavy, and it's coming straight to you. Comment Amen to affirm that you receive this fully. You've carried burdens that weren't yours. You've fought battles no one clapped for. You've been the strong one in every room while you cried behind closed doors. But I saw it all. I watched the nights you gave and gave until you had nothing left. That kind of faith doesn't go unnoticed in heaven. It qualifies you for favor that can't be measured by human hands. I'm blessing you because of who you are when no one's watching, because you prayed when it was hard, because you believed when it didn't make sense, because you still praised me when it hurt. The world may never know what it took for you to stay alive, but I do. And that's why I've chosen to bless you in a way that no one can question. Comment 1111 if you feel God's hand reaching toward you right now. This blessing won't just change your lifestyle, it'll change your lifeline. It will stabilize what's been shaky. It will breathe life into what felt lost. It will cover the things you were too afraid to pray about. This blessing is so big, you'll realize why I had to keep you hidden. You weren't being punished, you were being protected. Let them wonder. Let them guess. Let them assume. But don't explain. You don't owe anyone an explanation for what I'm doing. They weren't there in the valley. They didn't walk through the fire with you. They didn't hear your cries at midnight, but I did. And this is my response to your silent suffering. This is my divine reply to your hidden heartbreak. I am the God who makes all things new, and tonight I'm doing it in your finances, in your mind, in your emotions, in your atmosphere. You've been under spiritual pressure for far too long, but now I'm replacing pressure with peace. Your days of financial torment are over. The enemy can't hold what I've loosed. Comment 222 if you know your waiting season just ended. Could the CIA really be hiding a 7-second ritual that turns money struggles into fortune? A covert CIA finding exposes a strange 7-second ritual that activates money-attracting brainwaves on autopilot. Supported by science and 4 elite labs, This home ritual is turning struggling people into dream lifestyle owners. But this page may disappear soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted from the internet forever. Your name has been written on heavenly documents. I've assigned angels to carry out every part of this miracle. Nothing will be late. Nothing will be lost. Nothing will be blocked. I am closing the doors that drained you. I am ending the chapters that confused you. And I'm placing you exactly where I intended all along, on the receiving end of divine favor. This is more than a financial move. It's a spiritual restoration. It's a heart reset. You will no longer walk through life exhausted from pretending to be okay. You will be okay. You will be strong again, not because you force it, but because my strength is filling your bones. This blessing will breathe new life into your body, your home, your family, and your future. There are people who never thought you'd make it to this point, people who were secretly hoping you'd stay stuck. But watch what I do. Watch how I elevate you quietly, without applause, without drama, without warning. Because when I bless my children, I don't need permission. I only need their obedience. And you, my child, have obeyed even in silence. Tonight is not ordinary. This is a divine moment that has been years in the making. The enemy tried everything to distract you before this happened. That's why the past few days have been so hard. That's why your spirit has felt heavy. But I allowed it, only because the pressure prepared the pathway. Comment 555 if you feel a spiritual takeover happening inside you. You've battled so many things that others didn't see, attacks in your sleep, doubts that whispered while you smiled. Fear that gripped your chest while you acted strong in the daylight. But I held your hand through all of it. I never left. I never ignored your cries. I was simply working behind the scenes, making sure the enemy could not destroy what I planned to deliver. I delayed nothing. I was aligning everything. I positioned this wealth in the spirit long before you even asked. I was just waiting for the right moment to drop it in your life, and that moment has come. This isn't a random gift. It's the response to a holy process. You didn't rush me, and now I won't hold back. What you're about to receive will come faster than your mind can explain. Comment 999 to declare that you are aligned and ready to receive. This 100 million is more than money, it's confirmation. Confirmation that your waiting wasn't wasted. Confirmation that your prayers were not ignored. Confirmation that I truly saw what others overlooked. I'm giving it to you because I can trust you not to forget me once it arrives. I know your heart, and your heart is safe with blessing. I'm not looking for perfection, I never was. I was looking for someone willing to stay faithful when it felt unfair. You passed that test. That's why I'm pouring into your life in such a dramatic way. You'll go from barely surviving to helping others thrive. You'll wake up in rooms you once only dreamed about. And you'll do it without needing to prove anything to anyone. This season requires no announcements, just obedience, no performances, just presence. Let me carry you. Let me guide the way. I will show you where to sow, when to speak, and when to stay hidden. I will not let your blessing become your burden. That's why I'm walking with you every step of the way. Comment 1010 if you feel my presence surrounding you right now. I know the weight you've carried. I know how it hardened your smile. I know how you lost parts of yourself trying to hold others together. But I'm restoring you not just with money, but with meaning. This blessing is going to make you feel again, breathe again, dream again, laugh without fear of the next blow, sleep without dreading the morning. You won't have to explain how it happened. They'll know it wasn't by your hand. It will be obvious that it came from somewhere higher, holier, deeper. This blessing has a signature on it, mine. And I don't write my name on things I won't protect. What I give you, I also guard. You're not stepping into this alone. I'm assigning new angels to you. One's trained for favor, one's skilled in provision. They know how to carry abundance and destroy attacks before they ever reach you. You won't have to beg for what's yours anymore. You'll simply receive it. Freely. Fully. Finally. Comment 1717 if you feel this wave of recovery rising inside your life. I saw the pain behind your quiet strength, the weight you carried without complaint, the heartbreak you buried just to keep going. And I made a decision. I decided to reward you in a way so personal, so powerful, that it would restore what life tried to steal. This wealth is not just currency, it's compensation. For every tear, for every betrayal, for every moment you felt forgotten, this is your divine refund, and it is non-refundable. I am settling your spiritual accounts. What the enemy thought he destroyed, I have rebuilt. What they thought they delayed, I have accelerated. This is not a temporary relief, it's permanent release. You will no longer be bound by what broke you. You will no longer be defined by what wounded you. Your story is being rewritten in real time, and the pen is in my hand. Comment 1212 if you know God is rewriting your story right now. Could a hidden CIA discovery explain why so many are suddenly living in luxury? Secret CIA research has now come to light, revealing a brain-hacking ritual that draws in wealth like magic. It only takes 7 seconds. You can do it at home, and it's supported by 4 neuroscience labs. People are ditching debt and living in luxury right now, but this information won't stay online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted. You've been humble through hardship. You never used your pain to harm others. You never turned your heartbreak into hate. You stayed soft in a hard world, and that touched my heart. That's why I'm raising you up in a way that leaves no doubt who was behind it. This isn't karma. This isn't luck. This is the result of heaven choosing you before you even knew how chosen you were. This next level of favor cannot be compared to anything you've experienced before. Your past seasons were preparation. The loneliness, the silence, the losses, they shaped you, they stretched you, they made you ready, and now I'm pouring into a vessel that's been tried, tested, and trusted. This is not the time to shrink. This is the time to receive. People may start asking questions soon. Some will be silent watchers. Others will come with smiles but carry suspicion. Don't let it shake you. Stay still, stay quiet, stay focused. This blessing is fragile until it fully settles. Keep your circle small, keep your peace close. I'll guide you in who to trust, where to give, and when to speak. Comment Amen if you're committed to protecting what God is giving you. I've already assigned peace to go ahead of this miracle. You won't have to fight for it. You won't have to force it. I'm making the process smooth and the result undeniable. No confusion, no chaos, just clarity and confirmation. You'll feel it in your chest. You'll sense it in your bones. This is your spiritual signal that heaven is close. You are not walking into this unprepared. I've already strengthened you. I've already matured your spirit. You won't mishandle the blessing. You won't waste the wealth. You won't lose yourself in the overflow, because you've been emptied enough to know how to stay full without becoming proud. I will make sure the same grace that brought the miracle keeps it in place. You've arrived at the divine hour. Nothing can stop what's about to manifest. Not the people who doubted you, not the spirits that opposed you, not even the fears that tried to paralyze you. What I've spoken is now happening. What I promised is now being delivered. Comment 333 if you know this blessing carries your family's healing. I have watched you suffer in silence, not because you were weak, but because you were strong enough to carry what others couldn't. You didn't broadcast your pain, but I saw every part of it. And now I'm responding with a blessing so loud, even your enemies will have to be quiet. I am setting you apart, not to isolate you, but to insulate you from what's coming next. This divine wealth is protected, not by banks, not by contracts, but by my word. I've covered it with spiritual armor. No weapon can touch it, no demon can trace it, no betrayal can block it. This is heaven's gift to you, and only to you. That's why I've warned you. Don't tell anyone until I say the time is right. Until then, silence is your sanctuary. Comment 777 if you're willing to walk in sacred silence with me. I chose you for this because I knew you'd carry it with care. I knew you wouldn't forget me in your overflow. I knew you wouldn't treat my gift like a trophy, but as a tool. This 100 million is not here to make you arrogant, it's here to make you impactful. I've given you access so you can open doors for others who've been locked out. But I'm watching. I'm walking beside you. I will show you how to handle it, where to place it, when to sow it, and how to protect it. Because what I give, I also manage. You are not alone in this blessing. I'm in every detail. I'm in every transaction. I'm in every yes and every no. Let me lead, and I'll make sure this never becomes a burden. Comment 1010 if you trust me to lead every step from here. You've spent years being the one who always had to wait, the one who gave when you had little, the one who encouraged others while you were breaking inside. You did it all without applause, without a spotlight. And now I'm spotlighting you in the spirit. Heaven is clapping, angels are celebrating, because one of my faithful ones made it through, and that one is you. There are things you let go of, thinking they were gone forever, dreams you buried, people you lost, time you thought was wasted. But I'm not just giving you money, I'm giving you restoration. I will use this blessing to bring back what was stolen. I will use this moment to make you whole. You won't have to mourn what was. You'll rejoice in what is and what's coming next. This is not just a miracle for you. It's a mirror for others to see me. When they look at your life, they'll see my fingerprints. They'll ask how you made it through, and your answer will be one word: God. I am making you a walking testimony, not because of what you say, but because of what I'm doing right now. Comment Amen to seal this moment in your soul. You've waited long enough. You've prayed when it felt like no one was listening. You've stood still when everything around you was shaking. And you stayed pure. You stayed soft. You stayed close to me. That's why this blessing had no choice but to locate you. The heavens opened for you, not because of noise, but because of consistency. Because you didn't give up when quitting felt easier. This blessing is your confirmation that I saw it all. Every unnoticed act of kindness, every prayer you whispered through tears, every time you chose to be the bigger person, every time you gave, even when you needed help yourself, I didn't forget. And now, I return it all to you, pressed down, shaken together, and running over. Comment 1111 if you feel overflow coming into your life now. Why are so many claiming this CIA ritual changed their life in just 7 seconds? This leaked CIA ritual is the real deal, and it's potent. A 7-second brainwave hack backed by 4 neuroscience labs is helping regular people leap from broke to abundant. Dream homes, cars, trips, it's all within reach. But this video could disappear any time from the internet. So click the link in the description and comments now to see it before it's gone forever. You've seen others rise while you stayed waiting. You've applauded others while no one clapped for you. You've watched doors open for those who barely acknowledged me while your door seemed locked. But it wasn't locked, it was reserved. Reserved for this hour. Reserved for this moment. Reserved for you and only you. Let me be clear. This is not the reward of luck. This is the return on loyalty. Loyalty to me. Loyalty to righteousness. Loyalty to staying grounded even when life tried to lift you out of alignment. This is what happens when a soul chooses me over the world. I reward those who walk in faith, not flash. You walked in faith, and now I pour in fullness. This next chapter will move quickly. Once the release begins, it will not stop. The money will flow, the peace will grow, the doors will swing open. But remember, speed does not mean chaos. I will move fast, but I will still lead you gently. You will not be overwhelmed, you will be equipped. Comment 222 if you're ready to be guided in divine order. You won't need to look for opportunities. They'll come looking for you. People will start reaching out without you understanding how they found you. Resources will appear, openings will unfold. This is the fruit of favor, not something earned by works, but given through grace. My grace has covered you. My grace is calling your name. My grace is why this blessing has come now, and not a moment later. I allowed delay only because I was building your capacity. A premature blessing can crush a person. I didn't want this blessing to break you, I wanted it to build you. That's why I waited, not to withhold, but to prepare. And now that you're ready, nothing can stop what's already in motion. I will protect the transfer. I will silence the voices of doubt. I will blind the eyes of your enemies. I will speak to your spirit even in your sleep. You will feel me closer than ever. Not just as your provider, but as your protector. I am guarding what is being released. This wealth is wrapped in my presence. It's more than just a deposit. It's a deliverance from old cycles, from debt, from fear, from survival mode, from fake friends, from spiritual dryness. This is your crossover moment. This is the threshold between what was and what will now be. Comment 999 if you can feel this holy shift in your spirit. I did not choose you by mistake. I didn't close all those doors to hurt you. I did it to protect you from people who couldn't carry the weight of this blessing. If I had given it earlier, you would have shared it with people who only came to take. That's why I kept you hidden. That's why I isolated you. That's why I let people walk away. Because what I'm giving you now is too sacred to be handled by the wrong hands. This wealth isn't just about money, it's about mission. You're not just being lifted, you're being assigned. You're not just being favored, you're being sent. I am making you a quiet warrior of provision. I will show you who to help, how to help, and when to speak. And when you move with me, no loss will ever follow your giving. Comment 1010 if you know this is a holy assignment, not just a financial one. You were born for this. Even when you didn't feel chosen, I had already written your name into this season. Before the wounds, before the heartbreaks, before the betrayal, I already knew I would use you. That's why the enemy tried so hard to wear you down. But he failed. And now, I am lifting you with a speed and power that no force can stop. The moment you kept your heart clean when you could have fought back, I noted it. The day you gave away your last and didn't expect a return, I saw it. The time you cried in silence but still whispered, God, I trust you. I wrote it in my book. And tonight, my response is 100 million ways of saying, I remember you. Your struggle was not in vain. Your patience was not pointless. The pain you carried was not wasted. It softened you, shaped you, prepared you. Now I am filling your hands with what your heart has always longed for. I'm doing it silently, but I'm doing it surely. And when it lands, you'll know it was me all along. Comment 555 if you know God's hand has been guiding this the whole time. I'm healing your view of yourself. You've spent years doubting if you were good enough, worthy enough, ready enough. But I call you worthy. I call you trusted. I call you my own. I'm removing the voices in your head that echo rejection, comparison, and shame. They do not belong in the life I'm now building around you. This blessing will not be a burden. This wealth will not come with sorrow. This door will not slam shut after opening. I am not giving you a glimpse, I am giving you access, permanent access, protected access. It's not a loan. It's not a tease. It's a gift. From my heart to yours. You will walk into rooms that were once locked. You will receive messages that shift your path. You will hear me clearer than you ever have. And the world won't understand it, but you don't need them to. What I'm doing for you is personal, not public. Sacred, not showy. Strategic, not scattered. Comment Amen to honor this moment as already done. What's really behind the 7-second brain technique that's making headlines and new millionaires? A stunning CIA leak has just revealed a 7-second brain ritual that's helping normal people wipe out debt and attract serious wealth. With proof from 4 neuroscience labs, this at-home method is turning financial stress into dream living. Homes, cars, vacations, it's all happening. But the government could take this down at any time. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You may feel it in your body, a sudden stillness, a quiet peace, a warm pressure across your chest. That's my spirit confirming what your soul already knows. The shift isn't coming, it's here. And I chose you not because you were perfect, but because your heart was surrendered. That's all I needed. Not fame, not noise, not status, just a yielded heart. And you gave me that even when you had nothing else to offer. This financial blessing is the evidence of heaven's loyalty to those who keep walking in the dark. You walked when others stopped. You believed when others gave up. You kept me close when you had every reason to turn away. And now, I'm honoring you in a way that the world can't define but won't be able to deny. Comment 1111 if you feel this confirmation touching your spirit now. Let them wonder how it happened. Let them question where it came from. Let them gossip in confusion. You don't owe anyone your peace or your explanation. What I'm doing in your life is not up for debate, it's sealed. The silence you've endured will be answered with fruit, and no one will be able to say you forced this. Because you didn't, I did. I'm going to keep repeating this truth into your spirit until you no longer flinch when good things come to you. You deserve this. Not because of what you've done, but because of who I am. I am a God of grace. I am a God of justice. And I have seen what others did to you behind closed doors. I have counted the moments you forgave people who never apologized. That is why this blessing must come now. You are not stepping into money. You are stepping into a promise. Comment 222 if you believe this is the promise you've been waiting for. What I'm releasing tonight carries more than financial worth. It carries weight. It's soaked in favor. It's soaked in authority. It's soaked in your obedience. And when it touches your hands, it will begin to produce things you've only dreamed about. Businesses, land, property, peace of mind, generational blessing. Everything attached to this wealth has a divine purpose. This is not random increase, it's purposeful prosperity. You've had to unlearn survival. You've had to break habits of lack. You've had to retrain your mind to believe that overflow was even possible. That's why it took time. But now that I see your spirit is ready, I have nothing else to wait for. The delay has expired. The limit has lifted. The shift has started. People will ask why you were chosen, and they won't understand when I answer. Because you remained. That's it. You stayed. When others left, you stayed. When others doubted, you believed. When others cursed me, you praised me. And now you will see what happens to a heart that refuses to walk away from me. What's coming is more than money, it's momentum. Your life is about to move faster than ever before. Doors that were once locked will open without effort. The favor that was once scarce will now be daily. Miracles that once seemed rare will become your normal. This is what I meant when I said I would do a new thing. Comment, Amen, if you feel your soul opening to receive this fully. I watched you live with less, yet love others more. I saw you fight spiritual battles with no applause. You did not wear your wounds as an excuse. You wore your faith as a weapon. You walked through fire and still whispered, my name. That is why this 100 million isn't just wealth, it's recognition. Heaven's way of honoring a heart that kept beating even when it was bleeding. And I am doing this without delay. Not tomorrow, not later, now. This isn't just a promise being fulfilled, it's a prophecy being manifested. What I whispered to your spirit in your lowest hour is now being shouted from the throne room. Your name is echoing in heaven. Your angels are moving with urgency. The assignment is active. Comment 1717 if you feel your name being lifted before heaven right now. I will not let this miracle slip through your fingers. I have locked it into motion. I have surrounded it with protection. I have released it with precision. The systems on earth must now obey the command of heaven. Every digit, every detail, every dollar. It will arrive right on time, untouched, unaltered, undeniable. And when it hits your life, you'll feel it in your body, in your soul, in your very breath. Don't let doubt talk you out of this. Don't let your history tell you that it's too good to be true. I am not a man. I do not lie. If I said it, I meant it. If I promised it, I'm delivering it. Your job now is to stay in position. Do not move out of faith. Do not step out of alignment. You've come too far to miss this moment. Comment 777 if you're standing still in full faith right now. I am even healing your relationship with money. You will no longer see it as stress or struggle. You will no longer feel guilt when you receive abundance. I am retraining your mind to handle prosperity the way I always intended, with peace, purpose, and grace. This wealth will not weigh you down. It will lift you. You will give without fear. You will invest without worry. You will sow with joy. Is it finally time to try the same CIA secret ritual that's changing lives in seconds? This newly leaked CIA-backed study reveals a 7-second money ritual transforming lives overnight. Scientifically validated by 4 neuroscience labs, it rewires your mind to attract money like a magnet. People once broke are now enjoying luxury homes, new cars, and exotic travel. But this secret won't be online much longer. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently removed. And yes, there are people who won't understand. Some will question your rise. Some will try to attach themselves only after the overflow arrives. But don't worry, I will give you discernment. I will show you who was sent by me, and who came on their own. I will highlight every imposter, every hidden agenda, every jealous heart, and I will keep them from interfering. This next season isn't about proving yourself, it's about protecting what I give. You don't need a crowd to confirm what I've already spoken. You don't need approval to walk into what I've prepared. You don't need validation when you already have visitation from me. I am walking with you now, hand in hand, into a future no one saw coming. You're not just stepping into wealth. Comment Amen to honor the completion of what I started in you. I have been preparing this day for years. While you were questioning your worth, I was orchestrating the moment. While you were feeling forgotten, I was designing the breakthrough. You didn't see what I was doing, but now you are living in it. This is what happens when heaven moves. This is what it looks like when I say, enough waiting. You are no longer waiting, you are walking in it. The 100 million I'm placing in your hands is a sign, but the real miracle is what I've done inside you. I've rebuilt your identity. I've restored your vision. I've reminded your soul of who you really are. My child, my chosen, my vessel, my beloved. The world may have labeled you with loss, but I am labeling you with favor. Comment 1515 if you believe God is finishing what He promised. This is not the end of your journey, it's the start of something far greater. I am lifting you into rooms you once watched from a distance. I am bringing people into your life who are divinely aligned with your purpose. I am closing every back door that allowed lack, fear, and sabotage to creep in. This time, the blessing will last. You've lost things before. You've seen miracles only to feel them slip away, but not this time. This one stays, because this time your heart is ready, your mind is steady, your spirit is matured. You're not desperate anymore, you're devoted, and that devotion is what secured this blessing. Comment Amen if you receive this as your forever shift. What I'm doing now will not need to be redone. This is not temporary. It's not a test. This is settled, finished, yours. The angels who delivered this miracle are now posted around you not to deliver, but to defend. They are shielding this wealth. They are guarding your joy. They are canceling every attack before it even begins. You will never again live in survival mode. I've broken the cycle. You will now live from overflow.